The team that has played the fewest amount of home games in the NBA plays number 8 tonight as the Toronto Raptors welcome the Charlotte Hornets. The Raptors snapped a 2-game losing streak on the road with a runaway win against Atlanta last time out, and now come off a rare 3 days rest.
DeMar on a switch, guarded by Marvin Williams, and he rattles it in. Figures.
And you know the guy at 114 didn't point it out to him.
Well,
Kyle Lowry.
His good friend Kyle Lowry.
This game. Come on, we're up big.
Kyle's like, of course I knew. What, I was going to remind him? Game was in hand. Dwight Howard. You
could have put up a lot of shots and jacked it up in late in the game because you only had 2 points.
8:33 left here in this opening quarter. This is almost like a European schedule as Ibaka gets a denial. Have 3, 4, 5 days in between games as Marvin Williams.
But for players it's tough. And then also remember, when you lose your last game, you got a longer wait to get back on the floor, and that stings.
Number 1, he is superb at getting in amongst the bigs in rebounding.
The bigs out, and when your guards rebound, what happens? You can run.
Sweet touch! After a lengthy West Coast trip, and they lost to Washington without John Wall.
He's getting after it.
Yeah, excellent point. Raptors out of rebounding Charlotte by 8.
He had a nice catch and shoot as soon as he got the ball, Matt.
Now it's getting tough to body up, and a nice move. He let Howard fly by. JV trying to get deep post position. There's some truth to that.
Yeah, he said I'm looking for a place to have.
Serge Ibaka.
About him.
Cody Zeller on the court. Here's Lamb in traffic over Pirtle. But after some rest, ready to go. Here's Van Vliet, the 3, and it's good. They missed CJ Friday night in Indiana. Here's Van Vliet on about the corner 3 on a closeout. Now puts it on the deck, finds CJ. Quick trigger, yeah!
Upset from that point on, but that doesn't happen in one game. Obviously, there was a lot brewing prior to that.
I would say in any sport, overall selection in this past year's draft out of Kentucky, Jonesboro, Arkansas, great find, and Pirtle.
A lot of interest.
Yeah, it just hasn't developed into the player that they thought. The denial there. It'll be interesting to see if Monk can get some more minutes. Lamb makes the 3.
Powell to find their rhythm together. You know, before that second unit was C.J. Miles' time to do his thing, and then it was Powell's time to do his thing.
The Raptors against teams that are under 500. It's a big stretch for them.
Yeah, huge.
Raptors lead by 5. Pirtle with the screen. Van Vliet drives, kicks. Siakam makes a move and takes his defender. Zeller on a kick out, Kaminsky, and he's made 2 threes here in the court. I did you? Yeah, it's that time of year to get stuff done.
Yeah.
If you don't get it done now, it's no.
Maintain what's going on the floor. I think it's a big advantage to players to come off the time.
Malik Monk, 3-point attempt, good. Play to CJ. Powell attacks, finds Kyle. Close out by Lamb in that length. Jab step, Kyle. Short corner, great duck in by Valanciunas.
Forget about it. You kind of sleep on sometimes, and when you do, he kills you.
Raptors lead by 8 and add to the lead. Lowry. It's 9. Ibaka to set a screen. Powell doesn't use it. He drives, finds DeRozan, kicks it. Lowry up fake. Kid Gilchrist loses his balance. Pirtle in. Howard wants to go to work. Backing in. Crossover. Oh, what a two-handed slam in his days in Orlando.
I agree, Matty, but you can't give that up. When he pulls back away from the basket like
DeRozan gives it up. Kyle fires away. Kyle Lowry from Linkletter. Here's Serge in the paint.
When that's all you do, if that is all you do.
Lowry knocks it down.
The tone for this team to come out hard.
Tapped in by Howard. Wrong, just soften that touch up. Think about
it's kind of a push, man. Shoot it. Shoot it like your normal shot. Follow through.
Howard. Batum swings it. Three-point attempt. And Howard offensive rebound. Put back is good.
But first in the fourth.
And they were first last year, one of the top teams in the fourth quarter. Marvin Williams taking it off the bounce.
Do that.
Raptors 1 of 6, 2 turnovers in the quarter, 3 turnovers now in the quarter. Oh my, danger zone now.
Giving up points, 9 points in this half, off of those turnovers.
And DeRozan cruises in. Point advantage for the Raptors. Batum momentarily loses it, gets it back to Carter Williams. Finds Howard. Howard goes to work on the inside, and once again with C.J. Miles, Siakam, and Lowry. DeRozan, contact, able to finish. Some outside. Raptors by 6. Kyle, spin dribble. Got it! And Kyle Lowry. At 8 of his 10 in the second quarter. Howard cut off by Pirtle. C.J. Miles, good job forcing him. Charlotte's dropped 2 in a row in 8 of their last 11. Keep shooting. Kaminsky gets it now. Kid Gilchrist in the paint. And the foul.
Funky way to bring up that ball to get into the shot.
CJ puts it on the deck.
Nice pass.
Now, great pass in trap.
Give me the Da Vinci Code.
Here's Van Vliet, the three.
Yeah, we love Fleek.
He has been a great addition. Yes.
We're right back at it, boys. I'm not going to lie. It's winter time, and I'm still on my summer.
Point game, no Kemba Walker. And Charlotte is hanging in there.
Kemba's over there in a Devlin suit right now.
Yeah,
man.
well, no.
Nothing.
In the
Mike's influence.
Yes.
Strong.
Oh, Nogueira from downtown. Huh? That's what you want. It's a fact.
It's 100% confirmed. It's called the Bio Real Center.
Pow.
Just thought I'd share that with you guys.
Well, thank you. Those are the sort of insights that we need on this broadcast.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why you're here. Here's Lowry, corner 3.
5 of 7 from deep.
Well, as you mentioned, he's made 5 threes. He's now made 4 or more threes and 6. A lot of concern, Drake. A lot of concern with people sitting courtside.
That's right.
And I wonder if you had anything to do with that.
All I know is that the 2 laminate sounds like a description of me. To a T, I cheer the team on.
Do you think quite possibly at inbounds plays?
Listen,
or?
I've had an impact. Oh yeah.
Double-double for Howard. Is Chubbs bored over there? With
Well, all you guys gotta do, you throw to me for the comic relief, and you guys.
Okay. Batum. Let's send it over to Drake.
Yeah, Brad's a pro. He wouldn't do it.
No. DeRozan sees a lane, drives, and what a finish. 7-point advantage. Van Vliet gives it to Ibaka with a jumper. That's good, and that's
On the floor, they play big. They're physical. They're aggressive. They're going to go after every single ball, just like the bigs.
That's an excellent point. Here's Kyle.
Oh, man.
Bucket and book it. 118-107. DeRozan on the inside. Plus the foul. 1:15 to go. Monk with it. Entry pass. Kaminsky.
He's had a nice game.
Next to him. Congrats to the Argos.
Yes, congrats to the Argos. Standing ovation. That's a big shot from number 7.
Earlier asking you what your
Has been giving buckets to the Hornets.
Yes.
Man.
He's a walking bucket, boys.
jumper, and Drake's back in town.
And I'm back on the air, boys.
And you're back on the air.
Permanently.
With a first.
Raptors with the victory, and they improve now to 13-7, 7-1 at home. Charlotte, they've dropped now 3 in a row.